What does a Chinese moon festival, a cleanup event at John Ball Park, and a fall forage party deep in the woods of Mount Hood have to do with each other? They're all part of this busy Vancouver Dad's weekend, and you're all invited to share in the fun on this week's edition of Discover Vancouver, Washington. Our first stop this evening is going to be at Franklin Elementary's Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. Now, my daughter goes to the Mandarin Immersion program at Franklin Elementary. It's been around for over a decade and has turned out some great Mandarin-speaking students. There are 4 language immersion programs, or schools that have language immersion programs in Vancouver. Franklin being one with the only Mandarin immersion program. And then there's Spanish immersion programs at Harney Elementary, Anderson Elementary, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg Elementary. So it's really nice to have that program in the Vancouver School District where kids can learn in another language. And at home we really value language acquisition. And so it's been great to have Meryl in that program. So we're going to check out the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival. It's a huge holiday in China. Families get together and it's really a time of abundance. It's during the harvest season. And so it's a great time to gather as a community and celebrate the moon, our own abundance, and just have a great time. So let's go check it out.
We are desperate moved to protect it. Chama drinks the potion and flies to the moon.
This is exactly like over the moon.
Okay, get my bunny back to me. Where's Bunny? My bunny!
All right, they gave out some of these really good moon cakes here, which is part of the festival. And so I'm gonna go try these out here. Let's see how they are. All right, I'm gonna try the moon cake. Been really looking forward to this. All right, here I go. Really good. Definitely tastes like ball. Definitely like some ground up nuts or something in there. A little dry, a little sweet. I can see this going really well with tea. So, moon cake for the Franklin Moon Festival. All right. Go. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's about 6:30, and I'm up to get ready for this evening's Fall Forage Festival in Mount Hood. The whole family's going to go up there to camp. There's going to be about 30 other people that should all be bringing dishes of various kinds. And I need to make the bread for a kind of a cracker, like a crostini, that our dish is going to go on. So on the weekends, I usually get up the same time that I do during the week, and this is actually later for me. And I'm not doing my normal routine today. I'm kind of taking the day off, but I'll be making some bread this morning. All right, so let's go do it. Okay, I got the oven preheated, and now I'm gonna grab my pans out. Preheat my pans, that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm just going to put a little olive oil on the bottom, kind of give it a little extra flavor. I think it gets the crust a little crispier and just kind of keeps it from sticking. I just put a little bit and kind of slosh it around. And I'm going to grab that dough. Oops, I spilled a little bit. So yeah, this party, it was a friend of mine put together, and it's just kind of a fall forage festival, and we just like bring some fall related dishes to a campground in Mount Hood. That should be absolutely stunning. I think there's going to be like lights and stuff, and I'll take you all there to check it out. But yeah, we gotta do our part here and make the dish. Let me go grab that dough. Okay, and I'm just gonna, let me see if you can see this. There you go. And I'm just gonna take it out, set it in there, try to get it all out. This dough's a little wetter than I wanted it to be. That's okay. And I just set it in there. I don't really do any more shaping or anything. Just try to get all the dough out. Okay, that one's ready to go. I'm gonna grab another one. Here we go, here's our other one. I did put some thyme and rosemary in here. So that's gonna add to that fall flavor. All right, I got that dough out. That's gonna go in here. It smells really good. And from here, we'll put them back in the oven. Whoops. And cover them up here. Okay. Then once I have them in there covered with a tin foil, and they're gonna bake for 30 minutes, and then I'll take the foil off and do another 10 or so to get the top brown. But you don't want to brown them, the top will brown too quickly. All right, I'll show you how they look in about a little bit here. All right, so I managed to get the one out here, and so when I get them out, I'm gonna wrap them up in the cloth, and that's gonna let the steam kind of cook them, bake them, finish them off. And I'll just have to do that 3 more times, and then we'll head over to John Ball Park. All right, see you there. So this morning, I'll be doing my John Ball Park cleanup event. I've adopted John Ball Park through Vancouver Parks and Rec, and I just kind of found out about this opportunity by accident. I saw that there was a sign at one of the parks that said, oh, adopted by blah, blah. And I said, oh, that's pretty cool, because you get to kind of clean up and, you know, and help out. And as kind of a side result of that, you can get some basically free advertising. And I've already had one of these events, and the turnout was lower than I expected. And at first I was kind of like, oh, you know, a little bummed out, because I want it to be, you know, I want a lot of people to show up. But at the end of the day, I was like, wait a minute. You know, I just did this to help out and to bring my kids along. I really want to show my kids that, you know, volunteering and giving back is just kind of part of life and what you do. So yeah, I just had to kind of change my attitude on that. And now, you know, I want people to come, obviously, but, you know, if they don't, that's okay. And I figure it'll just build over time. I have gotten the Hough Neighborhood Association to kind of share my posts, and they reach a lot of people too. So we'll see what the turnout's like. I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. So we're going to do that. I'll take you along with me. And all right, let's see how it goes. Well, everybody, it's a beautiful day at John Ball Park. It is just gorgeous here today, and I'm so pleased because, man, there was about 12 people that showed up, I think maybe more. A lot of people showed up from Washington State University. I guess they're doing some volunteer work, so that's really great. And it's just been pretty amazing, the turnout today. I'm super happy about that. And people are just, I'm gonna do a pan around the park just to give you an idea. And people are just working. There's some people behind me pulling ivy. We're also doing bark chips. So that's really good, and that protects the trees. Yeah, it's mostly picking up trash, removing invasive ivy, and then doing the bark chips to ensure that the trees stay healthy and are protected. But yeah, there's been about a double-digit people today, which is like 4 times the amount we had last time. So I'm pumped because people are just getting engaged and helping out the community, and that's kind of what it's all about. And so I would deem this to be a success. That's pretty cool. And like I said earlier, ultimately it's just about helping out, and you know, if I can get the word out about my business as well, that's great. But the main goal is to you know, help the park and help keep it clean and engage people in service. So that's great. I'm gonna see you later. All right, it's been a couple hours since we were at John Ball Park, and it's just amazing the different setting you can arrive at in that time. And that's part of living in the Northwest, is elevation plays a huge part in the environment and what it looks like. I mean, we were basically down in Vancouver, you know, maybe 500 feet above sea level, and in a couple hours we can be here at like, you know, 4,000 feet, and you can easily get higher in not much time. So it's just amazing how you can do that. And if you were at the coast on the Pacific Ocean and you went up to Mount Hood, I mean, that can be 3 hours. You can go from sea level to, you know, 5,000 to 6,000 feet. So that's really huge, and it just makes for, you know, a really interesting weekend. So now we're at the Fall Forage Feast. We're in Oregon now. Like I said, we're on Mount Hood. And so, you know, this is right by the Zigzag River, and I'm gonna take you down the trail to our campsite. So let's go have a look. All right, so here's the trail to our site. You can hear the Zigzag River. Let's go get a look at it, or peek here. A little peek at the river. There we go. And I was just told by the kids that there was a bunch of really big salmon over there, so we'll see if we can get a look at them. I think they're spawning, so they're not in the greatest health. They're probably dying out here pretty soon, but we'll have a look at them. Really lucky to have such a nice day today. You can tell it's going to be cold later in the evening. It's going to be pretty brisk, but right now it's probably, I don't know, about 60. Sun's out, getting that light coming through the trees. I love that about living here. Yeah, the smell is amazing. You can just smell that kind of decaying foliage. And I'm assuming most people live in the Pacific Northwest, but probably some people that don't. And so I'm just trying to give you a, you know, a full sense of what it's like. And yeah, the air is just, man, it's got that wonderful smell. I never get tired of that. I lived up here for a long time. Yeah, and the trees, and it's just really cool. It's one of the things I love about living here, is just being able to get outdoors so quickly and easily. No traffic, basically. So, oh, there's my buddy's gear. So let's go take a look at the big tent. We recently upgraded to this huge tent. There are gonna be 5 people sleeping in it tonight. So there's our stuff. There's Maggie Moo, the doxy poo. Yep. And this is the tent. Let's see what the kids are doing. Maggie. We got Annika. Nikolu. Hi, Nikolu.
Hi, Dagger.
The kids are jumping. Hey, kids, you want to say hi? Is Meryl in there? No. She's starting. All right, got a hi there. Okay, let's go check it out, because I want to see if we can see those salmon. Let's go check it out. Okay, look at these giant salmon here. I'm scaring them away. You can see them all swim. Well, there's another one. They're all going under that log. They're coming up here to spawn and die. Let's see if we can see them over here. Oh, they're coming back. I think I spooked them. There's one. Yeah, that's a big one, a couple of them. Let's see if I can get a zoom in here. There we go. Yeah, they're discolored. And that's, yeah, kind of just a sign that their lifespan's almost over. They're up here to do what they need to do, and that's it, circle of life. Kind of cool to see it. Bittersweet, I guess. All right, well, let's go head back up, and then we'll do some prep for the fall feast.
You have an admirer.
All right, we're plating up our smoked trout, mascarpone, honey mascarpone, and apple slaw here. Nicole is finishing, putting the finishing touches on it. They're looking really good. Ooh, look at that. We got some chili.
That is great beef, man.
bourguignon.
Ooh, beef bourguignon. Let's go take a look at this beef bourguignon here. Just taking a little trip around the mains here. This looks fantastic. Ooh, look at that. I can see the depth of flavor.
We'll be all right.
The beef bourguignon with the nice bread. That's fantastic. Let's go check in on Damon here. He's making some raviolis. Ooh, and some soup.
Got some garlic ginger chicken soup.
Oh, nice. Garlic ginger chicken soup. A little bit different. Nice. Damon is over here cooking up some homemade raviolis. Whoa, let's take a look at those. Oh, they're not even breaking or anything. You can see right inside them. You can see the filling. That's going to be fantastic. All right, so this is the setup for the Fall Forage Feast. It's kind of sitting on the ground with some mats, and then there's these amazing table settings, just like pumpkins and mushrooms. It's like super fall. Really cute, and it's just a magical spot. I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, they put a lot of work into setting this up today. And then there's another spot over here. So it really is a feast. There's gonna be, I don't know, like 30 people here. And so it goes along all the way out there. And then the setup is kind of some hammocks over there. It's a really wide opening. And then we got the main food, drink area over there. And this thing's gonna look really cool. I'll have to get a shot here in the evening when it's all lit up. All right, everybody, that's it from the Fall Festival. I think I'm gonna sign off here so I can go and enjoy all the stuff that the Fall Festival has to offer here. It's been a magical time here in the forest and a really great weekend. So hope you got a good taste of what it's like for a busy dad in the weekend in the Northwest. And hope you're well, and I'll see you again next time on Discover Vancouver, Washington. Hope you enjoy. Bye.